previous session, I explored what sustainability meant in terms of software for information systems, systems that support organizational and inter-organizational communication. And at that time, I defined sustainability in terms of avoiding project failure and reducing maintenance costs or building more flexible software. We looked at the causes of the massive failure rate in large information system projects, and we looked at solutions in terms of attention to semantics to address the key issue of flexibility or stability, or what Professor Hodder calls resilience, the capacity to evolve without changing, to evolve to take into account changes in the environment. What I want to do today is focus on understanding of sustainability that avoids a sub-optimization trap, a trap that an incorrect understanding of sustainability can lead to catastrophe. Now, software is often, if not predominantly, a subsystem of a larger system, and we need to assess the bigger system to determine if our software is contributing to sustainability or damaging sustainability. The Australian government, in pursuit of achieving its international obligations on sustainability, is funding a high-tech project to produce ammonia with a zero carbon dioxide footprint. Ammonia is a critically component to corporate agriculture. It's critically important in corporate agriculture, but it requires a lot of energy to produce. So they're looking at innovative ways to produce it using hydrogen, i.e. with a zero carbon footprint. Now that sounds like an archetype sustainability project, but in reality, it's the exact opposite. The problem of corporate agriculture is that it's gradually destroying the soil with the use of ammonia. So ammonia is the problem. If we continue to use ammonia, we continue to need more ammonia year after year. And as a result, we're destroying the soil. So the solution isn't the production of more ammonia more cheaply or with a zero carbon footprint. The solution is to rebuild the life in soils. And so that's an example of of a sub-optimization, where you're sub-optimizing something at the cost of something, at the cost of which is more serious. We can see that in other areas as well, particularly when a country goes towards the production of a monoculture. We have in Egypt the production of cotton. Ukraine produces wheat. If there's a disruption in the wheat supply, then Egypt can't eat its cotton. It has problems getting wheat. Okay, so diversity is a critically important part of sustainability as well. Okay, anyhow, the key thing that I want to bring to the attention of the gathering is that we need to be careful when we build our software. We need to look at the bigger picture and look at how the bigger system, whether it is in fact contributing to sustainability or doing the opposite. If we continue to produce more ammonia every year to get the same yield, eventually we destroy the soil and we end up with a much more serious problem. It's much the same as the problems that many third world countries have, or even first world countries have with loans. The solution to not being able to pay their loans, the IMF will tell you, oh, we'll just take some more loans. You can't solve the problem of too much loans, too much debt, by just going into greater debt. Eventually, it doesn't end well. And the same thing with this ammonia thing. Okay, so when we look at software, we need to look at the bigger picture and make sure that we're not falling in the sub-optimization trap. I'll finish there and thank you.